what you doing, don't stop. What you doing, don't stop. Do what you doing, got me thinking about a lot.
Alright, hi guys, and welcome back to another video. It's your girl Janae Chanel, and this is Chanel's Corner. Before we get started, please make sure you guys are liking, commenting, subscribing, turning on your notification bells, and don't forget to share my channel. I actually just did my hair. It's actually really cute. I did these little micro passion twist or whatever. Okay, I'm looking for my phone, but it's right here. As you guys saw, I just posted our road trip from Las Vegas, Nevada to North Carolina. It was about, I would say, I think we got here at like 12 o'clock in the morning on Friday. So I would say about four days and some change, as far as how long it took us to get here. We didn't really explore the cities that we drove through or the states that we drove through because we kind of just wanted to make it because our cars were packed. It was very much get to your destination type of trip. So but it was still a great trip, and I'm excited that we were able to experience it because now we know that we can do road trips. I was really nervous about Jeff making it because Jeff is not, or he's never been really excited about driving long distance, but he did really good. I was nervous about Remy because she's a dog. She was going to be in the car a lot with me, unless of course we stopped, and I just wanted her to be okay. And then also just the change in time zone, safety, where we're driving through, just there was a lot of different variables as far as with the driving, but like I said, it went really smoothly. It was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. So but yeah, I wanted to make this video because a lot of people have actually asked me since seeing my video or just knowing that I did the road trip. They've been asking me what are some like essentials that basically made my road trip so easy. So this is gonna be a quick video because I only have a few things that I highly recommend for a good road trip. So let's go. So one of the first things that I definitely recommend if you are choosing to do like a road trip is an app called Roadtrippers. This app was actually recommended to me originally, and I'm so glad that I decided to get it. You can get it on your phone, on your tablet, computer, whatever. So okay, this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to show you guys based off the road trip that I did. Now the free version is obviously limited, but there's still a lot you can do with it. So it allows you to see places you can get quick snacks, things to do, local culture, shop, fuel up. So for instance, this is how I used it. So this was because the one thing that I do recommend if you are taking a road trip is to be prepared and have a plan. It's really easy to like get lost and confused on the road, and your road trip be longer than it's supposed to be if you don't stick to a plan. So that was my biggest thing. Jeff was more so, let's just get on the road, let's go, let's figure it out. I'm like, no, I need a plan. I need to figure out what we're doing and when we're doing it and how we're doing it, because I am a Sag and a little bit of me needs some control, if you know what I mean. So I have two here because our road trip changed a little bit, but I'll just choose the first one just to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, as you guys see right here, it actually tells you the miles between and the hours between each destination, which was really good because our biggest thing is we didn't want to drive more than 8 hours, 9 hours at the max. For a few different reasons. One, because we just didn't want to be tired. Two, I can't see very well at night. As you guys may have seen in the previous video, I explained that I cannot see very well at night. I have really bad eyes, and I just didn't want to put myself in a position where I was stressed out. These were kind of just midway points. If anything, sometimes we drove longer, sometimes we drove less. It just kind of depended. Because we stopped in Flagstaff, Arizona, Albuquerque, New Mexico. We stopped in Amarillo, Texas, Oklahoma City, Nashville, and then we got here. So 5 different places, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, this is really good though if you want to plan out your trip. And then another good feature about this is actually, let me show you guys. So this was one of the reasons I really like this app, is because it shows you different things in between each destination that you need to get to that you can kind of stop and see. As you guys saw, one of the things we did was go see Cadillac Ranch, which was actually pretty cool. So how we did that was, as we were driving through Amarillo, I went to explore, and let's say you just wanted to do some outdoor recreation stuff, or you wanted to sightsee. And okay, so let me show you guys. So basically how you can do it, go to explore, and let's say you wanted to do, on the way you're hungry and you're like, let's find something good to eat. you can zoom in and it shows you different like places that are along the route. It shows you different restaurants, and then it's connected to Yelp, so reviews. I'm into reviews. I don't know about y'all, but I need to see y'all got 5 stars, at least 4, maybe 3.5. I might let you slide, but 2 is not happening. So yeah, so that's why I really like this app. And like I said, this is a really good one of the essentials that I would say are really important if you want to go on a road trip, because it just allows your whole trip to be organized, and you can plan your stops, plan where you're going. And let's say you want to do a 2-day road trip and you want to do as much as you can in those 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, however long. This helps you to be able to plan everything so that each stop is as planned. Even if there's a little thing that throws you off, at least you know what to do next. So number 2 is going to be GasBuddy. GasBuddy is good for a few different reasons. Number 1, GasBuddy is good because it allows you to plan out your trip as far as how much gas you're going to possibly need to get to a certain destination, how much gas is going to take, depending on it goes by your car and the type of gas that you take. Literally, because that's what me and Jeff were trying to plan out, like how much money we kind of should put aside for gas on our road trip. You can get cash back on your road trip if you want to find like where to get gas from and the cheapest places to get gas. You can literally put in here, let's say we need mid-grade, I don't know. Okay, see, it shows. Let me show y'all these chips that Jeff picked. They're so good. Yeah. And Jeff likes his pork rinds. But yeah. Okay, so as you guys see, it shows you like cheap gas. It shows you how far the gas is, and it kind of shows you the lowest and the highest. This is also important because on the way from Las Vegas, literally on the West Coast, gas is expensive, okay? Y'all be complaining about gas prices on the East Coast, and I'm like, there's nothing to complain about out here. Gas gets up to like $6, $7 on the West Coast. It's ridiculous. So I definitely recommend GasBuddy. If you already know you're about to take a road trip, I would definitely go ahead and order a GasBuddy card, because with the card it allows you to have Roadtrip Essentials. Okay. Because the GasBuddy card allows you to save money off gas. So another essential that I would definitely say, well, before I do this one, I would say snacks. Make sure you guys have snacks in the car, and make sure you have a certain type of snacks. You do not want snacks in the car that are going to make you sleepy. Don't do a bunch of heavy snacks to where you're going to be sleeping at your wheel, you're going to be tired. You want energizing snacks. It's going to go a long distance, and you do not want the itis, okay? In the car, eat healthy, energizing snacks. Plenty of water, okay? Water is important, okay? Because ain't nothing worse than being on the road and being thirsty, and then you have 30, 40, 50, even 100 miles before you get to your next destination where you can get some more to drink. Make sure you guys stock up on water, because I also had Remy in my car, and there was a few times where Remy looked real dehydrated and real tired, and it was convenient because I had water in the car. I could literally pour some and she could drink some. As you guys see on my vlog, literally there was so many places where there was no stores, and if you ain't got no food, you at least need some water, okay? I'm literally in my bedroom because I literally only have 2 more things, guys, so I'm about to be done. Okay. Go. The company is called GoFresh, and I actually met the couple that owns the company in my building in Las Vegas before I moved, and they're really, really sweet, really good, and they have a lot of really conscious and well-needed products. But this is one product that I definitely used on the road, because it's these wipes. And mind you, first of all, they're very convenient to have in the house too, because you can literally put it in like a tissue roll and have it, and pull just like tissue if you prefer wipes. I'm one of those people that do prefer wipes versus tissue paper. That's just my preference. But yeah, so with this, first of all, it's sustainable. Let me show you guys how sustainable it is. So let's just take off one. This is what got me. Her name is Sylvia. When she told me about them, this is what got me. But before I show you guys, I kept these on me because one, messes happen when you're driving. I'm one of those people, I personally don't want to have a whole bunch of just loose napkins just all over the place. So this was super convenient because I could literally just tear one clean up, toss it. But yeah, mistakes happen. Sometimes I go into a gas station and I don't really want to touch a bunch of stuff, even the tissue, because I just have this thing in my mind that like the last person that used the tissue touched it, and then, you know, like I just prefer to not deal with all of that. So this came in handy with using public restrooms, gas stations when I would pump gas, with Remy whenever she was being a hot mess and spilling stuff in the car. It just came in handy with a few different reasons, but let me show you guys. So if you are one of those people that are like, oh, this is nice, but I don't want to have a bunch of napkins or wipes laying around, literally, if you have a water bottle, watch this, y'all. Take this, put it in the water bottle, and then shake. It's disintegrating. Literally. So like, you don't even gotta worry about like throwing it away and being like, dang, like I gotta throw it away now. Just don't drink out of it afterwards, obviously. But yeah, look, y'all, it's disintegrating. So you can put all the wipes that you use, just toss it in there as you use it, and just, so you don't gotta worry about like ruining the planet and stuff like that too. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna link this down below, y'all, because listen, these, I'm actually she gave me a couple of them, so I'm actually gonna put one of these in Harmony's bathroom, Jeff's daughter, because with her still being 7, it's just easier for a little kid. So I'm gonna put these in her thing. But isn't this so convenient? Like, you can put this in the toilet bowl rack, you can just pull, and then it's not like bad for the toilet because it disintegrates. So it's, I'm gonna link this down below. If y'all are riding RVs, any type of road trip essentials, add this to your list, because this is like groundbreaking. When she showed me this, I was just like, girl, that's for the girls, okay? So yeah, definitely one of your essentials. Like I said, I will link this down below. They have a few different products, but this is one of my favorites. You need to make sure you download your music. So I don't know if you guys know this, but like on Spotify, you can actually download your music onto your Apple Watch, onto your phone, so that if you don't have any service, you can still listen to it. Definitely an essential, because there's so many places I drove through that had no lights, no signal, no towers, no nothing but fields, and literally like there was nothing. So definitely that's an essential, to make sure you guys have like stuff like that so you can keep entertained. And then one little extra essential that I would say, just to have, this does not go along with my thing, but this is always important. So if you're on a road trip, one thing that I did do is, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Life 360, but I've had Life 360 with my mom since I was in college, but definitely use some type of tracking app so that a loved one, whether it be a parent, a cousin, a friend, whoever, can have your location for where you last were, just in case. You never know. You see all this stuff going on the news, people go missing, people, you don't know where they're at. It's way too much going on in the world. So it's very smart and essential to have one safe space, one person to know where you're located at, or at least where your last location was. And let me tell y'all, my mom, she tracked me the whole way. But yeah, y'all, so those are my 6, 7, I don't know, essentials if you want to go on a good road trip and you want the road trip to be successful. Things happen. There was a lot of different situations that happened on our road trip, like for instance when I got sideswiped, and some things you just kind of got to work through. You still have to make it a good experience. There was times me and Jeff were arguing. There was a lot going on. But like I said, make it the best experience you can and just have fun with it, see the world, experience life. And honestly, these are all memories that are worth making. And one thing that me and Jeff constantly told ourselves on the road is that who knows when we're going to be able to do this again and enjoy it while we're here. Like, once you're not here anymore, you're going to wish you enjoyed that moment. So stay off your phones and enjoy the journey. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped a little bit if you guys want to go on a road trip. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Deuces.
What you doing got me thinking about a lot. I ain't used to this, but I like